Hello, welcome everyone. This is Ajay Kumar Chillavancha. In this video, I am going to explain you about profile toolbar in Sketcher tools. Okay, and now I am going to open Catia V5. Here, I opened Catia V5 software, and I am going to start mechanical part and then give OK. And this is our part workbench. And from here, we have to enter into Sketcher Workbench. Okay. For entering into Sketcher Workbench, we are going to select one plane and then we'll give sketch tool. Then here we are in Sketcher Workbench. And from this profile tools I'm going to explain you in this video. Remaining everything I will explain you in upcoming videos. Actually, the profile toolbar is for drawing our required diagram. In the sense, we are going to create one shape, two-dimensional object we are going to draw. The first tool of profile bar is a profile, and this tool is able us to draw freestyle. In the sense, we can give coordinates wherever we require. For suppose assume 0,20, and then here I created a point, and from that point I am going to draw a line towards H, means horizontally. I am going to give some 50 on horizontal, and on vertical I am going to give 20. Then our line came as a 50 by 20 line. Okay, and then I am going to create a line with an angle now. Okay, for that we have to give a dimension, a horizontal dimension, like I am giving in 60, and then I am going to select our degrees. Going to select 70 degrees. Okay, 70 degree line with a 60. It is produced. Okay, 60 horizontal distance and 70 is our angle. Okay, and then I am going to draw a circle. Means for that you have to go to the point. From that point you have to click and drag. Okay, then your circle will come. Or else another option is there. You can go here and then here you can select circle, 3-point arc you can select, tangent arc you can select, and then line you can select. I am going to select line, again it become line. Okay, and then again I am going to select a 3-point arc. Then you have to give 3 coordinates here. Suppose I am giving 100 by 30 as first coordinate, and then the second coordinate is I am going to give like a 60. Here we will leave it, and then here we will give 50 only. Okay, like this. The starting and the middle and the ending we are going to give. Starting, middle, ending. The 3 we given. Okay, and then if you want to close the shape, means just go to the starting point and click. Then your shape will be closed. Okay, this is the free shape I have drawn by using profile tool. Okay, and you can observe this. Every line is in green color because I given coordinates. Without coordinates also you can draw. Here I drawn, and I am going to select a 3-point arc, here one and here one, and then I am going to close it. And this is a freestyle drawing, and this line is not constraint. Means a constraint in the sense we have not specified the distance of this circle from the center point of here. Okay, every circle which I have drawn, every line which I have drawn here is having some specific height and width from the center point, origin point. Okay, and if you are giving coordinates while drawing, directly your drawing will be constraint. Okay, you no need to constraint again. Means for measuring this, we have to go here, and this like this we have to give. And then if you are giving measurement from here to, and then you are giving dimensions from here to here, then your line will be constant, fully constant, because you have given distance to origin. Okay, this is the way we are creating constraint designs. Okay, and then after that I'm going to delete everything, and then I'll start a rectangle. Okay, there is a rectangle. Here rectangle tool we are having some other options also, and these tools we are going to separate first. Okay, means nothing big. You have to click on this black arrow and drag this to separate. Okay, by clicking here, drag this separate. Okay, then one by one we will learn this. Okay, for giving rectangle, the starting point we have to give some 0, 0, and then ending point some 20, 20 I'm giving. Okay, here h as a 20, horizontal distance 20, and vertical height means 20 I'm giving. For suppose okay, for example, I will give 50. Okay, like this our rectangle will create. Okay, then I'm going to delete this, and then I'll explain you oriented rectangle. Oriented rectangle in the sense if you wanted now our rectangle is like this. Okay, like this. If you want a rectangle like oriented with an angle like this, you want a rectangle means our h will be like this. If you want a rectangle like this, then we are using oriented rectangle. Here in oriented rectangle, the first point we are going to give first thing, that is from the horizontal distance I am going to give some 100, and then in a vertical distance 0, and next point I am going to give here 0, horizontal distance 0, oh sorry, 100 means 120 will give means 20 meter or 20 width, and then as a vertical distance from the origin we'll give as a 20, then click enter. After that you have to select the third point in the sense the height of the triangle. Okay, the height of the triangle I am giving as a 80, 80 I given. Okay, because this line I am going to delete it. Okay, even rectangle also. Okay, this is our rectangle. Okay, this width will get as a, if you want the specified width you can give line length. Okay, and so here directly we given some coordinate points as a 20 height. Okay, if you want an triangle or a rectangle with some specific limits, you will give this type of rectangle we are going to be. If you want a specified width and height, I selected this oriented rectangle, and then I am going to give first point as a some -100, and then as a 0, comma. The next point which I'm going to give is should be our required length 60 width I'm giving. Okay, I'm clicking enter. Then we want to give some angle. Orientation we have to mention here. It's some 60 degrees we are giving. Okay, enter. Then 60 angle and 60 width it came. And then height of a rectangle we will specify as a height. Okay, height 100 we require, 100 we given. Okay, this is our required parameters. Okay, like this we are going to create our oriented rectangles. Now I am going to delete everything, and then I will take next triangle. Is a parallelogram. For giving parallelogram also we required 3 points. Okay, starting, ending, starting and orientation, some, and then ending. Like what will give 0, 0 will give. Okay, enter, and then I don't need any orientation for this parallelogram, and then I will give like a horizontal distance directly as a 100, 0. Okay, and then I need another point as a some 110, and our height should be some 50, 110. Enter, and then it is our next tool is parallelogram. For the parallelogram also we can give some angle, and then now I'm not giving any angle, and I will directly give some origin point. Sorry, origin point will give as 0, 0, and then our first point will be specified, and then our next point I am going to give some 100, and vertical 0 I am giving, and then next point in a vertical distance I'm not specifying, means here I required a height I required. So directly height I'm specifying here as some 40, and then I'm specifying our third point as some 100, 125 we will give 125. Then enter 40 and 125 will give and enter. Your parallelogram will be constructed. Okay, based on that. And this line and this line are parallel. Okay. After that, next thing is some elongated hole. This is a elongated hole. Here, first point we have to give as some radius. Also, we can directly mention here. The height, vertical height of our requirement is like 10 mm. Then 5 mm radius will give, and then starting point we have to mention. The starting point I am mentioning as a horizontal 40 mm I required, and vertically on 0 I required. Okay, and then our second point. This second point I'm going to give as a 120, and then vertically as a 0 I'm giving. Like this we will get. Okay, like this we will get. Okay, you can understand this. 120 distance here from here I required 120, and from here 40 I mentioned, and then radius I given 5. Means like this our shape will be created. Okay, and this is a same thing, but here we have to we can give curve also, means a curved. This hole we required as a curved hole. This is our cylindrical elongated hole. Means first point we will specify first as a radius. We'll specify here I am giving 8 radius, and then the point, first point I am giving 200 and 0, and then second point starting point of our curve. Means like this we have, if you are giving from here to here, you required means here to here, this point you specify and this point you specify. Okay, I am specifying some 200, and then 60 I am giving, and then the end point I am giving same 200. Okay, then you can assume this. Okay, starting point I specified, ending point I specified. Okay, like this we will get. And the next thing is our keyhole profile. First point we will give as a center, some minus 100 will give center and 0. Okay, then second point we have to specify. I'm giving as this minus 100 I will stay, and here I will give 50, and then we have to select the radius 115 we can give, and then here vertically I am giving some 30 I am giving. For the next second radius I am giving as a 100, and here I will give 25. Okay, minus 25. Okay, like this we will have key head, like this distance. After that we are going to draw hexagon. Everybody will know. Center we are going to give minus 200, height 0, and then our second point. Dimensions you can give. Okay, you can give 20. Like this you will get. If you are giving dimension as a 20, then your hexagon total width will be 20. Okay, from here to here it will be 20. And now I am going to clear everything. Get delete, and then now next thing is our centered rectangle and our centered parallelogram on the left. The centered rectangle is very simple. We have to select the center. Center we are giving some, for suppose some 50, 50 center I kept, and then our second point will be deciding length and width of our rectangle. Okay, second origin will be decide our length and width. If you want some 20 by 20, then here you want to give 20 height and 20 width, 20 and 20. Okay, 20 by 20 will be our height and width. Okay, like this our centered rectangle. And centered parallelogram also same like our centered rectangle. We have to give center point, and then we have to specify first point and second point. Okay, And then next we are going to discuss circle next video. Okay, and here we completed profile and then rectangle. Thank you, and we'll meet in next video.